A small dog threw itself in front of a plane about to take off because it knew its owner was on board. Thankfully, the captain saw it in time and stopped the plane. The dog rushed to the window, barking frantically, trying to let its owner know it hadn't boarded yet. What it didn't realize was it had been left behind. Just moments earlier, it thought they were simply playing a game, but by the time it returned with the ball its owner had tossed, the man was already boarding the plane. The dog assumed it had delayed the flight, not knowing the man had abandoned it on purpose. The captain couldn't see the dog from the cockpit, so he restarted the engines. The plane picked up speed, and the dog gave chase. Soon it was left far behind, yet it didn't give up, running all the way to the end of the runway. As the plane lifted off, the dog stood frozen, staring up at the sky, unable to understand why its owner didn't wait. Airport security arrived soon after, and the dog was forced to flee. It found a damaged section of fencing and slipped through, ending up at a repairman's home. The old man didn't turn it in. When security came looking, he pointed them in the wrong direction and later brought the dog some food, but the dog didn't touch a single bite. It kept looking up at the sky. The plane had returned, and the dog thought its owner had come back for it. It rushed to the runway even before the plane landed. Once again, it blocked the path, forcing the captain to pull up and abort the landing. When the plane finally landed, the dog watched expectantly as passengers disembarked, but never saw the person it was waiting for. Instead, security returned. Armed with batons, they drove the dog into a bus. The security chief even went to fetch a shotgun to put an end to the nuisance. Thankfully, the old man arrived just in time to stop him. While they argued, a curious young boy slipped onto the bus. He found the terrified dog and quietly opened the door, letting it escape. The chief was about to scold the boy until he learned he was the captain's son. He had no choice but to back down. That night, the boy sneaked out, trying to buy a ticket and leave, but the clerk refused. He was clearly too young to travel alone, so he climbed into the plane's landing gear compartment. Just as he squeezed in, the dog discovered him and started barking, drawing the attention of the security guards. With no choice, the boy jumped down and fled, dog in tow. The next morning, the captain discovered his son was missing and called the police. Only after the old man phoned in did he learn the boy had spent the night curled up with the dog. Furious, the captain stormed over, but his son didn't want to return. He had barely seen his father growing up. After his mother passed, he'd been sent to live with this stranger. All he wanted was to go back to where his mother had lived, even if it meant being alone. Seeing his son in tears, and with his flight fast approaching, the captain reluctantly let him stay with the old man. After the captain left, the boy couldn't hold back his frustration. He blamed the dog for ruining his plans to escape, but the old man gently explained that the dog had actually saved his life. Had the plane taken off, the boy would have frozen to death at high altitude. The boy finally understood. Suddenly, the dog looked up at the sky again and bolted.